Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In the last part, we took down Bismarck, which I swear is not a hard trial, but apparently it took its 2 tries. And also we met the Emperor, and we lost the kid Azys Lla to Thornton. So, yay! Yay! One good turn. Lest you wonder which was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azys Lla lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sas Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azys Lla should be.
Hold on, everyone! luck! I think that's it!
Chief, is that...
Allagan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Oh, I was expecting it to be more cutscene. Okay. We'd barely finished repairing the damages incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. But my quest in Oxundu. We'll come back for this. It'll play me here, right? Yeah, okay, good. Let's go back to Oxundu. There's side quests to do there. As much as I grumbled, I complained. It's just the fate I have chosen for myself. Though I do see the Beast Tribe quest, which I will be ignoring for now. One flew over the Vundu's nest. Brazen Vundu tribe goes too far. Nestlings of Oxundu suffer under violent storms of abuse. Netherling defends nestlings of Oxundu, helps scatter Vundu tormentors to the wind. However, Netherling must not attack Vundu directly. Like all Vanu Vundu, ride wings of Sanua Vundu. Slay 3 and Vundu lose wings to torment Zundu nestlings from. Okay. Do that. Returning what is ours. Tribe of Zundu faces great distress. Hinu Valley makes foolish requests of Netherling, like asking her to stand on mountain during thunderstorm. Netherling steals Oak Vundu, Netherling steals into Oak Vundu like silent breeze, makes away with supplies. Netherling can only carry so much. 3 baskets enough. Hinu Valley makes dangerous requests of Netherling, but fate of Zundu tribe relies on success. 3 more. I only see... Oh, right. They're, like, out in the middle of nowhere. Winds of ill omen. Dark winds bode ill for tribe of Zundu. Netherling must help. In the cromlech do cursed totem poles lie. Strike down 4 of them to stave off the ill fortune they portend. Okay. Should be 2 more, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, winds of... So welcome to trying to fly around sea clouds. In other words, trying to figure out what the heck layer of the map you actually need to go to. So I do believe I need right here. Yeah, we got Voodoo Totems. La Trigona. Is it 4 of them? Okay, there's 4 literally right here. Okay. Oh, and you're up there. Let's pop up. Sacrifice. An awkward situation. Netherling help. Tribe of Vundu means to make sacrifice and grant freedom before a Vundu shaman returns. Poison from fiendish Vundu corpses through veins prevents all movement. Netherling ride on fiercest gale to Anu Vanu and Oksundu for antidote and return here before ceremony of sacrifice finishes. Yeah. It's fine. Usually when they're like, oh, you have a title bit. You take however you darn well want to. It's like giving me 2 arrows up, isn't it? Oh, because there's 2 quests right there. It's like, what the heck? I've never seen 2 arrows. It's because there's literally 2 quests on top of each other. That would explain it. Alright, so we've got some Senua Vandus here anyway. Which means good, because I'm trying to get over to that Zundu intelligence guy over here. Intelligencer. I was close. I was close. For your spies only. Ah, Netherling walks amongst the tribe of Vundu? Zephyr winds bring her during my time of need. Zundu spies perch like hawks to gather information on Vundu tribe. Information which must reach chieftain of Oak Zundu. Netherling is trustworthy enough for such important mission. 3 spies keep keen eyes among surrounding area, fly to Senua between their perches and lend ear to their words, and report news to village chieftain. Okay. Will do. One more Senua. Considering I'm not even like the marked location for them. They just happen to be here, and I happen to be here. And like magic, one of those is gonna disappear up there. Alright. So up here. Got a spy. Spy master must know. Vundu always on lookout for faithless Zundu tribe members. Attempt to sow seeds of discontent which grow into betrayal. Vanu of Oak Zundu must remain vigilant. Yes. Up here. Thanks, camera. Oh, jeez. Spy master asks for a report? Very well. Vanu of Vundu tribe hold Netherling prisoners, and their cries ring out like distant thunder. Bring information to the chieftain before harm befalls prisoners. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Jump over, grab the map. And go back. No, maybe I can't come back quite yet because... There we go. Now I can go back. So what am I looking for here? This over here. The offerings. Probably one over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Alright, one more spy. So you can, as I'm filling in the map here, you can finally start to see how this all kind of interconnects with the Vanu stuff. Should be... There you are. Keen ears miss not. Vundu tribe holds many prisoners. Their cries echo in the night from all directions. Chieftain must help rescue prisoners from clutches and villainous Vundu. Alright, so it looks like we have Quebec. Netherling rains wrath upon Senua, throws Vundu into chaos, and nestlings of Zundu, thank you. Vundu wrath stays calm for some time, gives nestling much needed respite, and may Zephyr winds guide Netherling among the tribe. Yes. Netherling brings supplies on Zephyr winds. Is Wave 3 too much to bear? No. Because I have a magical pocket. Ah, Netherling carries salvation to the tribe of Zundu. Tribe forever in Netherling's debt. For many moons, Zundu tribe gives offering to Vundu, guarantees safety of tribe from violent storm of aggression. The tribe of Vundu, fickle like summer breeze, attacks innocent Zundu tribe as moon dictates. His offerings mean little to Vundu. Hinu Valley decides to take back offerings. With Netherling's help, stores of Oak Zundu are restored, just as bountiful harvest after lush rains. Hollow winds blow over Oak Zundu. No longer Fortune's tribe shines bright as sky after thunderstorm. This means Netherling rides the island of the cursed, rids the island of the cursed totem poles. Totem poles honor names of great ancestors, so they remain in Vanu memory like undying sun. To curse a totem pole and possess it with dark magic sullies memories of tribe's heritage. Netherling restores some esteem to tribe's ancestors, however, Netherling must remain vigilant for sake of tribe and all Vanu. Oh man, totem poles. I've been to the tallest totem pole in the world. That was cool. It was really freaking tall, let me tell you that. Vundu tribe means a sacrifice. Innocent Zundu. Tribe of Vundu goes too far this time. Hurry, Netherling, take this antidote to fellow Zundu and free him from dreadful poison. But it's a Paralina, it's not an antidote. Ah, Netherling brings news from spies. Ah, storm clouds give way to sunlight, our path becomes clear. Although time is short, rash action will create inescapable storm of consequences for Oak Zundu. Netherling, speak not of the words you hear today until time to act arrives. You have 2 quests? Nope. Is there another quest on the map? Yep. Is it way over there? Yep. There appears to be an attack happening and I'm still mounted. come to save ya. Netherling's courage remains as reliable as setting sun. However, poison takes time to flow through body and lingers as a scent brought by gentle breeze. For now, I hide and remain quiet, away from cruel eye of wounded tribesmen, till Anuvanu descends to Nua. Poison should run its course before Steed's arrival. Okay. It'll probably run its course before I even get back there because I'm going to do this other quest. But details, right? Details. I spy with my little eye. A fate. This fate looks familiar. Oh, hey, look, it's my infamous. I didn't know there was Imperials up here. Ha ha ha. Zephyr winds bring Netherling to help. Please, Netherling, shatter manacles as lightning breaks rocks into pebbles. Netherling possesses not the strength to break manacles, then black armor Netherlings certainly carry key. Find it so I can return home. Alright, get the key. I was gonna hit Elixir Field, but I don't want to piss off the sprite, so I'm not gonna hit Elixir Field. It's gonna be good. Okay, anytime now. Anytime now. One of you can drop the key. Thank you. Finally can return home on wings of freedom. Thank you, Netherling. Meet again, Ogzundu. May Zephyr winds guide you. For now. Hopefully that's it. So we can get back to Alpha now before he's like, what the heck? We're just here, Arya. Why'd you leave? Well, I had side quests and you just took me away. What can I say? Ah, thank the blessings of the heavens that our tribes made safe. Anuvanu sends swiftest Senua on Zephyr winds to the Crom like, once again, Netherling Ogzundu is in your debt. Black armor Netherlings become bold as Hungarian Daimian in recent days. Netherling deserves gratitude of whole Zundu tribe. Ah yes, when given report to Chieftain on my return, Chieftain says he wishes to speak with Netherling. Does not keep Chieftain waiting, his anger would scare even morning sun. Does that mean there's another quest? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Let's head back to Alpha Note before he's like, Arya. I don't know why I'm making Alpha Note sound like some preppy high school girl, but like Arya, oh my god. Though I'm sure high schoolers don't talk like that anymore. And now I feel old, and I'm not old. Going in the out. You can't stop me. An engineering enterprise. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azys Lla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsmen when you arrive, and we'll show you in. Yeah. Just teleport me there like you do with everything else. I mean, come on. Like, really? Like, oh my god, Alphino. Okay, I really need to get out of this preppy teenage schoolgirl, high school girl thing. Sir Emmerich and the others await you within. Good.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Oh, let's go find Tataru. Thankfully, she is nearby. Welcome back, Arya. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? Yeah, sore subject, Tataru. So you finally arrived at Azys Lla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Arya. We'll get to Azys Lla yet. Okay. Ethereal Trail. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minthiliath and Kurthan Ishtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once to Taro. Let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir! Alright, well, let's take a break from all this stuff and head back to Realm Reborn content. Yay! Or something. I'm gonna be fancy. I'm gonna talk to Pippin from behind the wall. Because I can. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned the discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. Ishtol's wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. "'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this one, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. The Ishtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. No, you can't be in. Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like the Ishtol's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Silda excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Leah Ishtola's safe return. Which means off to Black Brush Station! Yay! Evidence of Ishtol's passage will have been made faint by time, but may have some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twellswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the live stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, never to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Arya, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Alright, off to Gridania. Yay! It is said that the elementals perceive the live stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in this midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Podgil. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kane Senna without delay. Lost in the live stream. I've already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Thanks, Alphino. It's not like I've done this a million times before. Okay, maybe not quite a million, just like 999,000 times. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However...
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Of course. Memory serves, the tall sister's name Ymitra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Quinoche. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Would have to be there, wouldn't it? Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levier, and this is Tataru Taru. And this is auto advanced text. Did I miss a line? Let's make sure I got it. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why, a forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course of the same father's blood, I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let's make forever shade at once.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Lla. Just seeing her face. I know I've been so worried. Tataru's surprise. Y'shtola is resting within an inner room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? While we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. Already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One's with the Leather Workers Guild, and others with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mr. Skiva and Brother Isumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. Excellent! I am an errand girl again! I'm back! Errand girl Rinny! You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mr. Tara's order. As requested, has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. I see. Well, if it isn't Arya looking for some high Zatan mayhap, here to retrieve an order for Mrs. Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working not to her specifications, but I did nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, to that girl come by chimerical hide anyway. You either need balls of steel or bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Arya. I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we?
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Elphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azys Lla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
I think while we're stuck in, well, I was gonna say while we're stuck in Lonely Hell, we're still kind of stuck in Lonely Hell. I think that's a good time to call it good there on that note with Y'shtola. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep doing content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!